Hello, welcome back to another 1001 Beers You Must Try Before You Die. I'm back home after my American Odyssey, but I brought some beers back with me. I've got one here that kind of survived the journey back from America, and I really hope it has. I found there was a little bit of a leakage from it, so I hope that the cap still appears to be on, so let's see what this is like. But I brought it back, let's do this one first, the rest can wait for another time. So, obviously this beer is from the United States, but it's really interesting. It sounds like, and looks like, it's from Belgium. First brewed in 1997, 8.5%, just checking it is still that. It's 8.2 in the bottle, okay. This is Ommegang Abbey Ale. It's not a huge bottle like in the picture, it's only a small one. It looks like a Belgian beer, it sounds like a Belgian beer, and Ommegang sounds like a Belgian beer. Now, interestingly, the brewery itself is owned by Duvel, or Duvel. The main brewery one of the main breweries in Belgium. So this is technically a Belgian beer, but it's brewed in, but it's from America. So it's from Cooperstown in New York State, up in the upstate. It says the actual brewery itself looks like it could be a traditional farmhouse brewery in Wallonia. It says the people who run the brewery. It was inspired by the farms and breweries they visited as importers of Belgian ales. So I'll talk about the rest of it in a minute, but let's go straight for the beer. So, not a lot to talk about until the bottle. I really like the kind of this picture of these monks who are kind of dancing with the beer. It says, Brewery Ommegang, Cooperstown, New York, Abbey Ale, double ale with licorice root, orange peel and spices. Now I don't like licorice, so we'll see what that's going to be like. So without further ado, let's crack this open and pour it. Got my last craft poorly glass here. Let's see if this fizzes. Okay, there's still life in this. Brilliant. I'm so glad about that. I was a bit worried. Oh no. No worries about this whatsoever. Plenty of life in this beer. I was really worried it was going to be flat because I didn't think it had last the journey, but it really has. So let's see how much that can get out. I'm quite sure it's not bottle condition, so I'll leave that there. Lots of head there, but it is the right kind of glass according to the book. So let's go for the tasting notes while kind of sitting and breathing a bit and sort of billowing down. Deep burgundy with a pillowy layer of foam that holds its foam throughout. It absolutely, completely is. Rich and aromatic with hints of anise, fresh apricot and honey. On the tongue it offers caramel, fig and currant flavours with a luscious mouthfeel. Finishes with pleasant warmness. Okay, so it's kind of, it's not very see-through. I'm quite sure it hasn't, no, it's got no gunk in the bottom, so this is how it's supposed to be. It looks like a Belgian Abbey double ale. Really good, really thick head here. I mean, it's like almost like ice cream. Let's go for the smell. Cheers. Yeah, getting really nice smells off that. Not really getting any of these. I'm definitely getting that fresh apricot and a bit of honey. That smells really good. So I'm just going to leave that to sit for a little bit longer because I always find it tastes best when you've left it for a bit. So the brewery itself is built at a 19th century hop farm, which is good. It's a good start. This is the flagship beer of the brewery. It was interesting. The beer was formulated actually by Bert de Wit of Belgium's Affelegem. Now that's another brewery in Belgium. And then, it says the recipe is fairly typical of the style, rely on aromatic malts and dextrose, a secret maybe in the spices, coriander, sweet orange peel, star anise, licorice root and cumin. And it's got a thing about, a little bit thing from Tim Webb, and I'll talk about Tim Webb in a minute, but let's go for the taste now. It's sort of died down a bit. Cheers. Oh, that's lovely. That's really nice. It's got all the tastes I like from Belgian double ales without the sweetness and without the kind of overpowering sort of booziness. This is super smooth. This is lovely. Thankfully, does not taste of licorice, which I'm really pleased about. It's clearly got star anise now. I'm getting a little bit of it, but that is a really nice taste. It says caramel and fig, currant flavours, luscious mouthfeels. Yeah, I'm getting all of that. It's a really nice. It's both clean, but also kind of almost hugs your mouth, and that is a super tasty beer. I'm gonna pour the rest of that in there because that is That's really nice. You would think it was a Belgian beer, but one that was slightly different. You can tell it tastes slightly different. However, like it's not hoppy at all. So you wouldn't automatically think it was American. You wouldn't even, there's nothing about this. You think, oh, that's American beer. Now it says, this is really interesting. So about Tim Webb. Now, Tim Webb is a Belgian beer expert. He has written the Camera's Good Belgian Beer Guide quite a lot of times. So it says, when Belgian beer expert Tim Webb conducted a blind tasting at the Great British Beer Festival a few years ago, he and the majority of participants favoured Ommegang when matched against Chimay's highly honoured Grand Reserve. He said, I did not believe it at first, Webb later said. I thought there must have been a misunderstanding. And it says, each summer Ommegang hosts a Belgian-style ale gala called Belgium Comes to Cooperstown. And it says, the truth is, it's already there. I am truly amazed. I mean, I've heard of Ommegang, and I have another beer by them sitting in my stash called Three Philosophers, which is in the book as well. Looking forward to reviewing that. I'm assuming it's a Belgian style. But it's almost like they've plucked a bit of Belgium out and put it in New York State. I would love to visit that brewery at some point, and I'd love to try more of their beers. I'm looking forward to trying Three Philosophers. But this is, I'm liking what they've done. That is a super nice beer. Does not take 8.2%. Does not taste like it at all. It tastes about 4%, or even less. That is a really, really good beer. I'm sorry I'm waxing lyrical about this. I think I'm just I haven't had a beer since I got back from America, so for the last week, and I was a bit concerned about starting with this one because I was like, oh, it might not be in good condition because I'm not sure how it's been in the plane, and obviously there's a bit of leakage. But no, it's in wonderful condition. It survived absolutely fine. And it's not, I was always worried it was going to be far too sweet. It's not sweet at all. It's just really well balanced. Top marks, Ommegang. I'm going to leave it there and I'm going to go away and enjoy the rest of this bit. So like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for another beer review soon.